Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Now today I'd like to stay within the UK and take a look at another one of their single meal rations. Now this particular one is the menu number 3, chicken curry with potatoes. So let's get this on a table and see what this pack contains. And so, as you can see, I now have here on the table this British Army single meal pack, and this particular one is the menu 3. It was packed in 06/2021, so should still be nice and fresh. As we know now, the British Army packs change the boxes and they come in these single plastic brown bags. There is a little warning on the front about the flameless ration heater and the chemicals, avoid getting them on your skin and etc. But apart from that, there's no easy open tear strip, just a carry handle. So I'm going to bring in a friend just to cut across the back. So what does this British Army single meal ration actually contain? So let's pull things to one side. Now straight off the bat there we have the flameless ration heater. Now these are very good FRHs in the ration world, they work pretty well. We have a exotic fruits nugget bar or nougat, depending on where in the world you're from. Nougat, other parts of the world, nugget from where I'm from. We have a juice drink, a blended fruit. This particular one is a mixed fruit snack, orange cap, apple and peach. So they've been in the rations for quite some time. We also have a fortified energy drink. This particular one is the peach iced tea. There is the main meal itself. In this particular case it's chicken curry with potatoes and rice. Let's see if I can make sure it all fits in. We have, there's something else I've left in the bag there. Some classic biscuits brown. They've been in the rations ever since I was serving, and we won't go that far back. We also have a strawberry jam. Still going. We have a second fortified energy powder, another peach iced tea, so 2. These usually make a 500ml canteen cup and the whole canteen is a litre, so 2 makes 1 full bottle of juice or iced tea. We have an accessory pack, nice strong, very strong zip seal or sealable bag, and in the accessory pack we have a 3-in-1 instant coffee. Obviously 3-in-1 means it's the coffee, milk and sugar. There is a 3-in-1 tea, same with the tea, milk and sugar all included. We have 2 large antibacterial wipes. The customary TP or tissues, whichever the need first arises. The good old British Army spork. And last but not least, we have some strong mint gum. So this is the impressive set of contents of the British Army single meal pack menu number 3. So let's get these out on a tray and see what they look and taste like. And so, as you can see, I now have here, laid out on the tray, the contents of this British Army single meal pack. And I'm going to start where I normally like to start, and that is making the hot drinks. And today I'm going to use the 3-in-1 instant coffee. It did come with the 3-in-1 tea. I did this in the last one. It's very good tea. For an instant, it's unrecognisable. You'd think it was made using standard tea bag. A good quality tea. So this time I'm going to try the 3-in-1 coffee. So obviously, as the name suggests, and as I said in the opening, 3-in-1 means the coffee, whitener and sugar are all together. If you don't take whitener or sugar, you're a little bit stumped. But I suppose the army is just interested in calories. Make sure you've got a good calorie content so your sugar's in there, like it or not. So I'm just going to use the handle of the British Army spork because the bowl is a little bit big, and I'll just give that, it was quite a large sachet, so I'm going to give 3/4 of a mug of boiling water there, or hot water. Give that a good mix. The next thing it's going to need a little bit of preparation is the fortified energy drink. This is peach iced tea. There are 2 of these, each make 500 millilitres. That's a litre for the 2, which is the full canteen of water size. So that's probably why there's 2, so the troop can do a full canteen mix. So this is the energy drink, lots of sugar, lots of calories. So as you can see, lots of sugar granules there, and as it's an iced tea, I'm going to use the cold water, mix that up. I'm sure you can use hot water to help dissolve. If it was a cold day, you could use hot water, I'm sure. Just help that dissolve. The sugar always takes time to dissolve when you're using cold water. Good mix. On the side there, I've given the chicken curry 10-15 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes boiling, so I'm going to leave that for a moment, keep him warm, and open the well-known now British Army biscuits brown. I do seem to find these a little bit sweet for a generic cracker, and these particular ones are quite badly broken. I'm just going to get a couple out there. There was 6 large biscuits, but all broken, mostly broken. These brown bags do not offer the protection the old boxes used to provide. I did prefer the old box. To the troops it doesn't matter, because the first thing you do is decant them out the box and stow them about your person, in your packs, your Bergens, which is your backpack. So it didn't matter if in a box or a thing, a bag, but the box did protect them better. So I've just opened the jam there. I'm going to look at the fruits. This is, let's have a look and find again, apple and peach. The orange cap is apple and peach. I'll just break the top off there, get ready. There's also the exotic fruits nugget bar. Very soft, gone very sticky. I need to bring in my friend, I think. I'll stick all over my knife. Very sticky, gone a little bit soft. In its packaging, we'll peel some of that back. There we go. And last but not least, we have a strong mint sugar-free gum with sweeteners. Always makes me laugh. Sugar-free gum with sweeteners, and they load out everything else with sugar. Jam, the biscuits have got sugar, there's high sugar energy, and then they give you sugar-free gum. It's a bit like people that go to McDonald's, order everything on the menu and say, oh, I'll have a Diet Coke. A little bit pointless, really. So, last but not least, the chicken curry with potatoes. As I said, usually eaten out of the pouch. This has been boiling 10-15 minutes, well, more like 12. A lot thicker than I was expecting. Nice smell. Looks like I've dripped some of the juice there on the spoon. So we'll just give that a bit of an old mix around. I can see potatoes, I can see chicken chunks, I can see the rice Nice hearty looking meal. So I'm going to start where I normally like to start. That is with the 3-in-1 coffee. So it's a medium looking, well milked coffee there. Nice and sweet. Cannot distinguish the brand of coffee. Usually the British Army used to have Nescafe, but I don't think it's that. It's again a medium quality, decent. It's sweet, it's creamy, it's milky. For me, a decent cup of coffee when you need it most. Quick, simple, easy, in the mug, water, job done, and a good taste of home. And I'll take a look at the cold drink, the iced tea. A nice subtle peach hint. Very sweet. This was a 375 heading towards 400ml glass, so it's a little bit short on the 500ml. But that does seem to have made it a nice combination of flavour, sweetness. So slightly underwatered would have been better. I think that would be slightly overwatered if I'd put the full amount in, but it is a nice refreshing energy drink. Nice taste of artificial peach. Now we're going to start straight onto the mains. So this is chicken. I can see chicken chunks. Potato. I can see little potato chunks. Rice. I can see rice. And in a curry sauce, one or two little raisins or sultanas in there too. So let's just get a little bit of, let's go for the potato first. A little piece of the potato. Very soft, not quite mushy, but certainly very, very soft. Nice piece of potato. It's a piece of chicken, a chunk of chicken. Again, well cooked chicken. Does break apart into strands in your mouth, but you do need teeth to chew it. There's some texture left there. A very delicate, generic curry flavour. Very mild. In the UK, they do like our curries. Usually quite hot. This is an extremely mild one. Anyone in the UK or anyone knows their curry, this is more like a korma style, which is very mild. There is even a hint of coconut in there, some in the background. But it is filling. It is tasty. There is rice and potato. A very creamy style curry. Very much like a korma. For me, I would like a little bit of hot sauce. It would be nice to have some of the old hot diggity dog, but there isn't. So it's a very, very mild, creamy, but filling curry. That said, it is a good filler. So let's have a look at some of these biscuits. Brown. Bit of broken here. They don't change. Still very sweet. For me, they seem more adaptable for a sweet biscuit, perhaps dunking in coffee. Dunking in coffee. Or eating with something like jam. But they are meant to be a universal cracker. Put them in with the mains. Good, decent, time served cracker. You either love them or you hate them. I prefer the biscuits fruit over the biscuits brown, but again, nothing wrong with them. Good bulking agent, a good way to get some extra calories, and with them being sweet, they do go with the jam also. So a little spread of the jam. This particular one is strawberry jam. Again, this brand has been in the British rations for quite some time. Oops, there's some on the cracker there. Oh, falling to bits. Good jam. Very smooth. No seeds in there, but it's a nice tasting strawberry jam and goes well on the base cracker. There's my palate. Much better. Slightly underwatered. Much better flavour. Moving along, we'll take a look at this. I keep forgetting what it is. Apple and peach. I'm not going to really want to curry with it, so I'm going to bring in a USMI spoon and just squeeze some in. So, typical baby food texture. Again, these have been in the British rations for quite some time. This is sweetened. It never used to be as sweet as this, but there's definitely a sugar addition. They used to be quite tart. The tartness is gone. This is just sweet, but you can taste the apple. You cannot really taste anything else in there. You can't taste the peach. Perhaps in the background, slightly in the background. Mainly apple, baby food consistency, sweetened more than what I'm sure I remember it, which is a shame. There's no need to add extra sugar, but it is still a very nice, enjoyable way of getting some fruit into a ration. I think that is, since they've gone into these brown packs, they seem to be sweeter than the older versions, but still good. And the nugget or nougat, very soft. Again, sugar laden, big sugar hit. People say it smells of paint. There is a strange smell to it. I can't see paint myself, but I suppose people, that's the best way of describing it if they're not going to describe. There is a chemical smell. This particular one's very soft, but still very enjoyable. Piece of sweetness. Top pocket, walking along, energy boost, ideal. And last but not least, we have these strong mint, sugar free with sweeteners, 2 of. Nice gum, quite firm, almost like a menthol style mint. It is strong, it is palate cleansing, certainly strong enough to remove the flavours of the curry, so a good mouth cleansing, decent, strong. I've got a little bit of a cold right now and it's getting my sinuses. It is a menthol style mint and it's helping to clear the back of my throat, so a nice mouth cleansing gum. So I still have a 3-in-1 tea and another pack of the drinks powders. So overall, an enjoyable, filling meal. There's nothing there I disliked. Things are slightly changing. There's an increase in sugar, I'm sure, for the apple. And there's a lot more sugar than I would normally expect on a British ration. But overall, a very tasty, very enjoyable single meal. So, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification button for future videos coming very soon. So thank you and goodbye.